Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. St. Lucia's sprint sensation Julian Alfred captured gold on Saturday at the World Indoor Athletics Championships in the 60-meter dash in Glasgow. Alfred, who did not have the best of starts, shifted to a higher gear to catch and then to pass the front runners in the race. In the process, she clocked a world equaling 6.98 seconds to be crowned world champion in the 60 meters less than 1 year since turning professional. So we ask, does Julian Alfred's latest accomplishment, that of winning gold at the World Indoor Athletics Championships, serve as inspiration for St. Lucia's youth in particular? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
I think Julian Alfred's performance is a big inspiration to all young budding athletes. And not just athletes, but other young people who will now have a hero that they can look up to. Okay, and I want to congratulate Julian Alfred on her performance and her strides that she has made so far. Also, I think her performance is an inspiration to the young men, especially. The young men have lost their way; they have no direction. They need people like Julian Alfred and others. There's a Michael Joseph, I think, who is doing very well too in athletics. You know, they need this kind of inspiration to push them forward and give them that kind of impetus they need to move away from their bad habits.
Yes, it was great because of the young boys and the young girls nowadays. They need to practice something that they can learn something, so that's a good that's a good thing that they can see and understand and learn. So right now, whatever that in practice the good things and they can achieve something good in life. We congratulate you, Julian, on what you do and how you do it and the way that you do it, that others can take heed.
I wish you all the best. Go and do more, and then let St. Lucia proud of that. I love you. Take care.
She have made us proud as a nation, St. Lucia, and thank God for her because God has blessed her with this talent. And one other thing I want to encourage our young men, as an example, take an example from Julian Alfred, where she come from and where she at today. There is a bright future for them, and stop making as though there is no hope in the future. There is hope for you young men, and I want to encourage young men in the southmost, take heed. God bless you.
The NCPD joins in congratulating our local superstar, Miss Julian Alfred, for her astounding performances on the international arena. She truly is an inspiration to our local sportsmen and women, our athletes, and serves as a great beacon of hope for what can be done on the regional and international arena if people truly dedicate themselves to discipline and to excellence. She also is an inspiration for our local Paralympic and Special Olympic athletes, for people with disabilities who have a passion for sport, that there truly is no limit and there is always an avenue for everyone to excel.
Now listen to me, yes, I am proud of this young lady. I knew she had the ability. It was not about gold, Once she was on the podium, I felt good, and it was good for St. Lucia. And that will be an inspiration, but the government, they have to make sure that this is something that other young persons prepare themselves, and then so that we could be on the global scene, man. We have more persons involved in it. Yes, man.
As a St. Lucian and she's running as good as she is, I hope it puts more pressure on the local athletes to want to be like her or better than her. And I hope the authorities support these young people who want to do like she's doing. And as a nation, let's continue to back her up. Give her the support that she needs.
That is wonderful. That is great. That is greatness for the country. And that will encourage more young people to try to do what she's doing right now.
It's a tremendous performance by her. And I hope other young people who think there is no hope for them, they would look onto her and emulate her path to success so that they themselves can hold a mantle in future time. I would like to congratulate her, and there is many more goals to win, whether it's be her or the future young St. Lucians. Yes, we have to continue putting our country on the map.
Well, I think Julian Alfred's performance was great, and she could encourage other youngsters to move on forward in sports. And I would like to congratulate her on an excellent performance.
I would like to congratulate Miss Julian Alfred for a wonderful achievement, a first ever for St. Lucia. But in the same breath, I would like to highlight that there's a lot of hypocrisy going around her story, because there are plenty of people that never thought she would have amounted to anything. And right now they are the ones up in her arms cheering and doing all kind of things. We need all that to stop, and for us to genuinely support our young people of this country.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. The situation in Haiti descended further with a marked increase in the deadly violence, particularly in the capital Port-au-Prince. Gangs made their way to some of Haiti's prisons and freed thousands of inmates, further complicating the social and political discord. As it stands, there are no legitimate elected politicians currently serving in Haiti. One of the more powerful gang leaders in Haiti, Jimmy Cherizier, who is popularly known as Barbecue, has threatened more mayhem if the president Ariel Henry does not step down. There have been promises of assistance for Haiti by Caribbean and African governments. But so far, little has been forthcoming for the troubled nation. So we ask, can the Caribbean do more to address the dire political and social situation in Haiti? Voting is easy. Just log on to htstlucia.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.